Welcome to Informed Tourist, where we peel back the layers of history to reveal the stories that shape the places we visit. This is Curtis, your traveling guru, and today, I'm taking you on a journey far from the usual tourist trail. California is famous for its sun-kissed beaches and glamorous cities, but there's another side, a forgotten landscape where dreams were made and lost. For every prospector who struck it rich, thousands more found only dust, disappointment, and the harsh reality of survival in the Wild West. The real California story is one of ambition, greed, and spectacular failure, written in abandoned mines, weathered saloons, and the ruins left behind by those who dared to dream big. We're leaving behind the beaches and heading into the state's forgotten heart. Desolate deserts, rugged mountains, and the remnants of once booming towns. These ghost towns are time capsules, each holding a piece of a larger puzzle, the true cost of the gold rush, and the lives forever changed by it. The promise of gold drew hundreds of thousands from around the world in the 1800s, transforming California overnight from a quiet frontier to a land of chaos and opportunity. Boomtowns erupted almost overnight, chaotic, dangerous, and unpredictable, where fortunes were made and lost in a blink, and lawlessness was the rule of the day. But when the gold ran out, the crowds vanished just as quickly, leaving behind empty homes, broken dreams, and the eerie silence of abandonment. The silence that followed the boom is the part we often forget, a haunting reminder of how quickly fortunes can change. These towns became ghosts, haunted by echoes of what they once were, their stories lingering in the wind and the dust. They remind us that every dream has a price, and in California, that price was often paid in dust, hardship, and abandonment. Today we're uncovering the truth behind the myth, exploring the real stories that lie beneath the surface of these forgotten places. What secrets do these silent streets hold? What lessons can we learn from the rise and fall of these once thriving communities? Our journey begins now. Are you ready to see the real California, the one hidden beneath the gold and the glamour? Let's hit the road and discover the stories time tried to bury. Bodie, where the legend goes, the Wild West was at its wildest. Tucked away in the remote windswept hills of the Sierra Nevada, Bodie was a place that drew dreamers, drifters, and desperados alike. Its name alone sent a chill down the spine of travelers and parents across California. A little girl once wrote, "Goodbye God, I'm going to Bodie." That single line captured the town's notorious reputation, a place so rough, even the innocent felt they were leaving civilization behind. This wasn't a peaceful retreat. It was a den of iniquity, high in the Sierra Nevada. At its peak, Bodie had nearly 10,000 people, dozens of saloons, gambling halls, and a reputation for daily violence. The streets buzzed with miners, merchants, and outlaws, all chasing fortune or fleeing their pasts. Lawlessness was the law, and disputes were settled with pistols. Gunfights erupted over gold, cards, or a careless word, and the sound of gunfire was as common as the howling wind. Today, Bodie is a state historic park, preserved in arrested decay, nothing restored, just as it was left. The buildings stand as silent witnesses to a time when survival was never guaranteed. Visit in the off-season to feel the isolation and hear the wind howl through empty buildings. The silence is broken only by the creak of old wood and the echo of forgotten footsteps. Peek inside, tables are still set for dinner, and the past feels close. It's as if the families just stepped out, leaving their hopes and hardships behind. Despite its roughness, Bodie had culture, a brass band, newspapers, even miners studying Shakespeare. The people here craved more than gold. They longed for music, stories, and a sense of belonging. It was a community, diverse and determined, trying to carve out normalcy in chaos. Families, immigrants, and adventurers all called Bodie home, forging connections in the face of adversity. What was life like for families here? The question lingers in the cold mountain air, inviting us to imagine the courage it took to survive in the town too tough to die. Calico, a Mojave Desert ghost town, was saved by Walter Knott, yes, the jam guy. In the 1880s, Calico boomed with silver, boasting over 500 mines and thousands of residents. When silver prices crashed, the town emptied and the desert reclaimed it. Knott restored Calico in the 1950s, turning it into a family-friendly park. Today, it's more commercial, but take a mine tour for a taste of real miner life. Legends of ghosts persist. The lady in white haunts the schoolhouse, and tumbleweed plays pranks in the saloon. Are these just stories? Many visitors report strange happenings, voices, moving objects, shadowy figures, even restored. Calico's true spirit refuses to be tamed. The past lingers in every creek and shadow. Cerro Gordo, So remote and violent, bodies were stored in snowbanks when the ground froze. Perched in the Inyo Mountains, it fueled Los Angeles with silver and lead in the late 1800s. The only way in was a treacherous road. Life inside was even riskier. Gunfights were common, and fortunes vanished overnight. Tunnels connected buildings for moving bullion, and for quick escapes. Today, Cerro Gordo is privately owned and being preserved, with artifacts and stories shared online. The town is said to be haunted footsteps, apparitions, and the ghost of a card player shot in a saloon. Is it the altitude, or do the souls of Cerro Gordo's past still linger? On this fat hill, history refuses to rest. Allensworth, a ghost town born not from greed, but from a dream of equality. Founded in 1908 by Colonel Allen Allensworth, a former slave and army officer, it was a haven for African Americans seeking self-determination. The town thrived: homes, businesses, schools, and a strong community spirit. But a diverted water supply, a missed railroad depot, and the founder's tragic death led to its decline. Families moved away, and the dream faded. Today, Allensworth is a state historic park, preserving this powerful legacy. Talk to rangers. Many are descendants or passionate historians with personal stories. Walking through restored buildings, you feel the hope and resilience that once flourished here. Allensworth is a reminder of a chapter in history, too often overlooked. What other stories of resilience are waiting to be discovered? Did you know classic Hollywood westerns were often filmed in real California ghost towns? Randsburg and others became unofficial backlots, their weathered buildings and dusty streets perfect for movie magic. Early filmmakers like John Ford used these towns to create the iconic look of the American West. Residents became extras and saloons filled with film crews. Watch old westerns closely. You might spot real ghost towns in the background. Visiting Randsburg is a walk through both mining and movie history. These towns are living parts of our cultural storytelling immortalized on screen. How many ghost towns have you seen without even knowing it? Our final stop, Zzyzx, California, a name so odd, it sounds made up, but this remote outpost in the Mojave Desert is very real, and its story is stranger than fiction. Tucked away off Interstate 15, Zzyzx Road leads to a place with a history as wild as its name. Zzyzx wasn't a mining town, but the invention of Curtis Howe Springer, a radio evangelist and self-proclaimed doctor. Springer was a master showman, famous for his booming radio broadcasts and outlandish health claims. He saw opportunity in the desert's isolation. In 1944, Springer claimed a vast stretch of government land and set out to build a health spa, promising miracle cures with dubious remedies. He advertised Zzyzx as a paradise for the sick and weary, luring people from across the country with tales of healing mineral springs and secret formulas. He built a hotel, a church, and even a cross-shaped pool, drawing followers to his desert oasis. The site grew into a bizarre resort complete with palm trees, a man-made lake, and a promise of health and salvation in the middle of nowhere. But Springer was a squatter, never legally owning the land. In 1974, after decades of dubious medical practices and legal battles, he was finally evicted for fraud. The dream of Zzyzx as a miracle spa ended overnight, leaving behind empty buildings and broken promises. Today, Zzyzx is the Desert Studies Center, run by California State University. Scientists and students now study the unique desert ecosystem, turning the site's strange past into a hub for research and education. The old resort buildings remain, their faded walls now filled with the sounds of research instead of radio sermons. The transformation is a testament to the desert's ability to reinvent itself. Zzyzx is a modern ghost town, a monument to the enduring California myth of reinvention, where dreams, schemes, and science all collide in the desert sun. Thank you for watching Informed Tourist. We hope you enjoyed this journey into one of California's strangest stories. Like and subscribe for more hidden history, and let us know in the comments if you've ever driven down Zzyzx Road. Next up, I'm giving you some more videos that I believe are going to be bangers. That's British for awesome. Now watch this next one, and once again, please subscribe. Travel safely.